Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. This is Project Hospital. Indeed it is. We're going to get right back into things. Also, at the end of the last episode, just briefly, we discovered that that they do actually need a waiting room up here. So, my idea would be, let's build a waiting room. Let's also build a reception up here, just on the off chance that it is actually required. General surgery, cleaning closet, on-call room, nurse station, regular ward, nurse station, blah, 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 blah. There is no... Oh, there is a waiting room prefab, which we could potentially install. That would be kind of nice. There's also a reception, which we could also install. Bloomin' heck, that is a huge reception. I think that is probably overkill a little bit. We do want to get a reception area, but not at the expense of literally all of our space. Okay, that's fine. There's not a prefab that fits us. We'll happily make one. So we basically want to zone a waiting room here, and we want a section of that to be the reception. What's the minimum size for a reception? A 3x3 area. It's fine. Why don't we just zone all of this as reception? There we go. Okay, perfect. Now let's kit it all out. We are going to have walls up the back wall. That is something that we are going to do. There. And actually, no. Let's have benches here, here, and here. Now go with me on this one. This is actually going to come out looking kind of nice. Okay, so we want a reception desk. Like here, I guess? Actually, it's probably better if we get rid of that part and then we get a reception desk that looks like this. There we go. That's quite a respectable little reception desk. Perfect. And then we will have your standard old... Maybe we could make this actually look kind of a little bit nice. We want this area to be blue because this is the general surgery department. I know nothing else is blue yet, but I did sort of talk about how we're gonna maybe make it look make it functional before we make it look nice. What does that look like? That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Okay, let's install a whole bunch of walls here. That there, and then let's stick a nice... Ooh. This is kind of fancy. There we go, let's do that, and then let's put in a glass door. Which we need to put a wall in first. Fine. Then a glass door right there. Hey, look at that. That is actually kind of fancy. Let's put some glass panes over here as well. You know what? That actually looks quite nice, I think. There we go. The waiting room is up and running. You know what? I am pretty darned happy with that. We'll put a cactus on the desk, sure. Perhaps a coffee table. Unfortunately, we cannot manage a coffee table. Coffee table in the corner, and maybe a flower on there. Poster info up on the wall, and perhaps an info board as well. There we go. This is all looking very, very professional, actually. I quite like this. We need to hire one person. Is there anyone that is trained in receptioning? I don't... Is there a receptioning talent? Yeah, there is a nurse skill, which is receptionism. Find new candidates. No one is good at receptioning. Finally, we found some receptionists. We could have just moved a receptionist up, but I feel that that's probably not the right thing to do. Anyway, we now have a waiting room. We've now got a reception. That's great. Which means he should be able to wait around whilst he's waiting for the sonography unit. Also, I think this chap right here is our first patient. He's being examined. You know, as a why don't we take over? Why don't we take over your care, since you are the first patient that we're going to have to see? Yeah, nothing else is really being used on this floor. None of the wards are being used. Man, I'm just waiting until the end of the day to see how ludicrously expensive this whole thing is going to be. Where are you going now? Going back downstairs. Okay, fine. All right, we've taken over control of that patient. Cool. Okay, great. How are things going in the rest of the place? We were up to about 5 stars in terms of prestige. Though we're not doing too badly at 88. That's pretty darn good. Scheduled procedures have finished. The patient is waiting for you to plan another examination. Well, a lot of stuff that we could potentially do. Crohn's disease. All of this stuff. Maybe this could be done with a stool collecting. Maybe that's something that we should do. Also, let's do urine sample analysis. Cool. We'll queue up those 2 tests and then we'll sort of just let it go. Yeah, actually, you know what? We might just manage to service all of our patients today. It's going to be quite close, I reckon, but I think we might just manage. And this whole thing looks really, really nice. Have we had any ambulance calls yet? We unfortunately haven't. Also, how do I change the name of my hospital? Anonymous Hospital. That's definitely not something that I want to do. We can also unlock events, which I do want to do as well. So basically, with that, we've unlocked. We finished completely general surgery hospitalization. Internal medicine is next. It's going to be somewhat of a challenge to do. Then we're on to orthopedic nonsense, then cardiology, then neurology. Okay, but either way, I'm pretty happy with the way that things are going currently. The only thing that I do want to fix, or try and fix, is the ambulance. I want to get that working. I want to blow past these prestige requirements. Unfortunately, I don't think that we're going to hit the 80% that we actually need to in order to get our prestige. Yeah, 19 patients are untreated. That's pretty poor, actually. That is pretty poor. Yeah, not super happy with that. I think we might need to expand our we might just need to expand the number of clinics that we have. I don't think there is any other way really to go about doing that. Still no one that's actually in the hospital unit, either in the regular ward or in the high intensity ward, which is kind of a little bit, well, disappointing, I would say. Not sure what we can do in order to increase our intake of actually really seriously ill people. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. You're about to finish up for the day. Good stuff. All right. Cool. Well, we're going to pretty much skip to the end of the day. Wowzers, look at that. That was a big drop in cash. Holy cow. Supposedly we made money. However, it didn't look like making money to me. That looked like we lost a lot of money. Look at that wage bill. Look at that wage bill. Look at what we made. We made absolutely nothing. We made absolutely nothing from hospitalization in the general surgery department. I think that might just be a case of the fact that it doesn't take effect, or it's not recognized as a unit until tomorrow. I don't know. Also, in terms of prestige, we're definitely not going to hit prestige in emergency. We're not going to. I don't think we're going to hit any of these objectives. Actually, definitely not going to make $2,000 a day in urology. That is for sure. If we hit even one insurance objective, I would be super happy at the end of today. But it's fine. Oh. Employee got drunk last night. Won't feel too good. It's not really what I had in mind when I said I was positive about hitting insurance objectives. But hey ho. Hey! Beautiful. 20,000 government grant. We did actually make $2,000 in neurology. So apparently I am just full of nonsense. And yeah, I'm full of nonsense. There you go. But that was literally the only one that we hit. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing, in fact. It happens, though. it happens. Yeah, let's go back downstairs and sort of think about what we want to do in order to expand our clinic further. I want to get more just regular old doctor's offices. Let me first of all just repay that loan. There's no reason to have it around. If we can avoid it. I want to get more doctor's offices. Just regular old emergency clinic doctor's offices, I think, are probably what's going to be required. But it's a bit of an annoyance in order to do that. It might even be worth us just creating like another sort of wing, maybe? I don't really know, because there's not really any space. There's not really any extra space to do this. Okay. I've got an idea. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a lovely, wonderful path. We're going to build interlocking pavement concrete. And we're going to have a lovely walkway. We're going to have a lovely walkway all the way along here. Like so. It's going to look absolutely phenomenal. I'm telling you, ladies and gents, it's going to look so nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Let's get this coming along here. This coming along here. And that is going to be our access pathway. And now what we're going to do is we're going to build an extension over this way. We're going to take out a loan as well. Don't get me wrong. I don't like taking out loans, but we're going to have to, unfortunately, here. Going to get an extension out this way. And this is going to form a new corridor. Actually, I should probably make it like here. And this will form a new corridor. This will form a new corridor. I'm just going to keep on saying it. There we go. Okay, take out a loan. This will form the brand new corridor to our next bunch of emergency areas. I say emergency areas, I mean emergency clinics. Let's replace these tiles. There we go, just like so. Cool. There's not going to be any access in here. The access is going to come from the regular areas. I think that's probably just, I don't know, a design feature that I want to maintain. We will also probably keep this free so that we can expand out there. But for now, whoops, we're going to seal that off. Not going to seal that off because, of course, we're going to, first of all, we're going to expand this. We're going to expand it 5 by 5. 10 by 5. That'll get us 2 extra rooms there. And then boom, 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 boom. That'll get us 6 extra rooms here. Wow. Okay, so that's what we're doing. This is the ambition that we have to make this whole thing work. Back to emergency, and let's just get a prefab of the emergency room, please. I would just like something like that. Cool. And then with that, we can just turn it. Wait, hold on a minute. Did I not correctly do this prefab? There we go. That's better. So that goes there. That goes there. Did I miscount this? No, I didn't. It just looked kind of a little bit awkward. It's fine. Speaking of a little bit awkward, unfortunately, we're going to have to take out yet another bank loan. That's okay. I feel that this is fine. It's going to certainly increase our prestige if we are actually seeing all of our patients. We need to make sure that we're seeing all of our patients, and I'm okay with taking out bank loans for now anyway. It's not exactly a suitable long-term plan, but it is what we're going to do for now. Okay, one more. Perfect. One more room, one more bank loan. Another day, another bank loan. That's what I always say. Let's just, first and foremost, tidy up the walls here. That simply will not do over there. We're going to have to move the door to here. And then we will remove this door right there, and then just tighten up the walls around the end there. Okay, perfect. We're gonna need to hire a bunch more doctors. Why can I not hire? Oh, it's because it's at night. Whoops. Yeah. So let's get some doctors. We want to just get acute medicine people. I'm totally content just to hire anyone as long as they are competent, really. And the reason that I'm doing this in the morning is so that we can actually, hopefully, truly get the benefit from having all of these extra people working at the hospital over the course of today. Okay, perfect. Let's run it at... Whoa, 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 whoa. The ambulance is off on a call. It's had an ER call. Okay, this is good. This is exciting. Okay, we want to see, first of all, where is the ambulance going to park? This is a big factor for us. This is a big factor. Where is the ambulance going to park? Oh, also, that's a slight problem for us. We need to get rid of that. That's a little bit awkward. Sorry, that's, yeah, kind of a little bit of a bummer there. Sorry, we need to remove that. Anyway, still waiting for the ambulance to get back to us. No idea where it is currently. Either way, I hope it parks in the designated location over here. But it's not appeared yet. Skip to morning. Oh, here we go. You didn't park there. Okay, where's the doctor on call? Also, maybe if we get rid of this road marking. Okay, I mean, what? Can we not get rid of this road marking? Maybe I just can't get rid of it because there's an ambulance on it. I somehow suspect that I'm not going to be able to change any of the road markings here, though. Yeah. Somewhat of an annoyance. Okay, I guess we might just have to sort of make believe that the ambulance parks up here. Yeah. Alternatively, what we could try and do is maybe we could try and see if we can install... So how does it work? It's just sort of like a gap in the area. No, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't want to work. I'm not going to try and muck around with it right now. I want to see what's going on over here. All right, what is wrong with you? Is it a general surgery issue? I hope it's a general surgery issue, because if it is, we can actually make use of the fact that that you'll be triaged to general surgery. Oh my goodness, you're totally going to go to general surgery. A spleen contusion. Oh my goodness. This is actually going to be treated in the general surgery department. This is so exciting. Can we do a blood transfusion? I think we actually can do a blood transfusion. Where do we do a blood transfusion? Is it in the operating room? Or just any office/diagnostic unit? I mean, that is lame. How are your experiences so far? You don't really rate them. That's fine. I feel that we should perhaps be giving this lady a little bit more attention, given the fact that no one's actually doing anything right now. Perhaps transfer them to the general surgery department. Hospitalized, waiting for a bed. I do believe that there are two... Oh, actually, no, there's not. Oh my goodness, there are two people. There are two people in these rooms right now. Yikes! My bad. Sorry about that. That's a little bit of an embarrassing situation. I mean, I was ragging all over these doctors for not doing anything. Let's take a copy of the room. Plonk down 2. Plonk down 3, just for good measure. Okay, great. I just got an achievement called Spender, by the way. I know it doesn't pop up for you, but popped up for me. I thought I'd let you know. Anyway, let's go and see if that's good enough to transfer her up. Hospitalized, waiting for bed. I know, it's just, you're just lying in a... That must be so uncomfortable. Okay, skip straight to morning. There's no free bed. HDU hospitalization. Oh my goodness. We built the wrong type of bed. I didn't think she needed a high dependency unit bed. Apparently I was completely wrong, and that's exactly what she needed. Fine, we'll just copy and paste a couple of those rooms, or should I say one room, because we cannot afford any more. We'll take out yet another loan. That's us back up to 80,000 in loans. She should definitely now be moved though, right? Come on, please. Long wait for a bed. Yeah, sorry about that. But you are probably now going to be moved? No. No. Nope, not at all. Not even a slight chance. There's a high dependency unit bed right there waiting for you. She's even been allocated it. She's even been allocated it, but she's not been wheeled up there yet. Hospitalized, transported to room. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. So is this a nurse from the general surgery unit? Ah, okay. So it's going to be a nurse from the general surgery unit that comes and picks her up. Let's follow her progression. There we go. Now you're in a high dependency unit. Phenomenal. That's great. Nice environment. Has a modern bed. Hospitalized, filling free time. Hospitalized, idle in bed. So how do we treat this? Surely that can just be done. Can it just be done in? Can it just be done in... Oh, it can just be done in her bed. Perfect. That's great. So presumably she's going to be treated by the daytime crew. And hopefully that all works out. Man, that was super, super fun. We totally managed to do that. We totally managed to make that whole thing work. Now we've got the potential... Oh... What was that? Clinic opening hours start. We've got the potential problem on our hands that we may have overspent a little bit, but I'm not willing to acknowledge that. Certainly not willing to acknowledge it until we've at least seen what today brings. Staff rooms are busy working. Hopefully we're going to be able to fill out a couple of... Oh, look, she's already gone home. She's already gone home. She clearly had her blood transfusion and just left. Great. Patient returns with the incorrect diagnosis. Physical examination then. Fine. At least we'll be able to treat you now for most of your things, most of the potential problems that you could have. Why is this area being used as like the main front? I don't like how this area is. Can I zone this as patient only? Sorry, not patient only, staff only. There we go. There we go. Patients need to walk all the way around. Beautiful. Hopefully that won't cause any issues. I don't think it will. Either way, looks like we should be seeing a bunch more people just through regular old emergency. We also should have one more ambulance call out later today. What we also could do in the meantime, actually, is get ourselves another ambulance. I know that may seem a little premature, but ambulances... Oh, actually, that's way premature. They cost 34,000 bucks. Okay, that's not some money that I just have lying around. Considering that we're 80,000 in debt, I don't really feel confident enough to buy another ambulance outright. Maybe in the future. You never know. Either way, this walkway is looking great. It could look even greater if we just put a couple of... where is it? Couple of bits and bobs. Here we go. A bush. Let's put a bush there. We can put like a little water fountain thing there. We'll put a little hospital sign thing here. Maybe some street lamps. Like little street lamps? Nope. We can't put them there. Okay, apparently we just can't put them on our area. Can't put a palm tree down. Hold on a minute. No, street lamps just are not going to work for us. A rope fence. Let's not put that down. Iron fence, we don't really want to do that. A wooden bench Could put a wooden bench down in a couple of these places. It's kind of a little, a nice little feature, I guess. An outside bin. This is honestly looking lovely. This is great. Hedge. Sure. Put some hedge down. Let's move the bush up one there. And then put a hedge there. Perfect. Man, would you look at this? Yeah, I want to get lots of hedge. Lots of hedge over there. So maybe some shrubbery things up at the end there. That is looking pretty darn nice. And flower pots. We haven't got any flower pots. Let's put some flower pots down occasionally. Yeah, just the occasional flower pot. I think that's pretty nice. Pretty tasteful. There we go. Would you look at that? I'm going to move you up just a slight bit so that we've got an even spacing between those two areas. But would you look at that? That is a lovely little outside area. Man, I am super happy with that. That's a really happy, nice little note to end on. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Project Hospital. I'll see you next time. Bye.